Hi there and welcome. It's Tracy at stampingwithtracy.com, and today we're going to make this cute little box. Now, I used to be an elementary school teacher, and at this time of year we'd always do Secret Santa, so I thought that this would be a nice idea for that, or it could be a stocking stuffer. So what's going to go in the box is this bar of soap, and if you live in the United States, I got this at World Market. You can see it's 5.1 ounces and it will fit perfectly inside this box. So let me show you how I made that. We're going to need a piece of designer series paper that measures 5 1/8 by 5 1/8, and this is our All Is Bright designer series paper. This is December 2018, and this is on the retiring list, so if you like it, you need to grab it. I used shaded spruce. This is the bottom of the box, and it measures 5 5/8 by 5 5/8. And then you need a piece of whisper white to do the sentiment, and a piece of gold foil to do to punch out the circle. And then we also are using our whisper white tulle ribbon. It's very pretty. Okay, so let's go ahead and we're going to get out the trimmer so we can do some scoring. We're going to, oh, really quick first before I forget, on the bottom of the box you want to cut off just a smidge on 2 connecting sides. It doesn't matter which 2, but you need to do 2 or your top isn't going to fit. Now this is how much I cut off, so you can see it's not much at all. But it is an important part. I've forgotten to do it and the top did not fit. Yes. All right. We're going to score it at 1 inch all the way around. Okay, 1 inch on all 4 sides. And we'll score the bottom of the box now too, and that's going to be at 1 1/4 all the way around. Now you're going to trim the top and the bottom exactly the same way. So we'll pick this one up. So I've got my score lines going this way and that way, and then we have our little squares here. So we're just going to cut up to the score line, and then we're going to just trim a little bit right there and on this side. So we're going to do that for all 4. Now, something that's important to remember when you're doing a box, I cut this way, so when you go and turn it, you don't want to come in from this way. You want to be sure that you're cutting the same way. Cut our little, doing this just helps the box. Well, I'll show you when we do it. Sometimes when you don't do this, you have a little bit sticking up at the top of the box. This just helps it to look cleaner. All right, so that we're done with that. Now we'll go ahead and do the same thing to the top. Sometimes it's more challenging with the paper because you can't see the lines as well. This paper is so cute. It's always sad when the paper that you've enjoyed using for months goes away. In fact, the stamp set that we're using, we're not ready for this yet, but I'll just let you know, Takeout treats. We're going to use this one right here, but this is also on the retiring list along with the thinlets that go with it. So again, if you like this, I'd grab it as soon as you can because everything is while supplies last. All right, we're going to go ahead and fold on all our score lines. And your box comes together nicely when you have good creases on those score lines. I got that. Did I get it all? All right, I did. And we'll just go ahead and do that to the top of the box. You want to be a little bit easier on your paper so it doesn't rip. And we're going to use some tear and tape. Sorry, that's so loud. Some tear and tape to put this together. Now, this is the inside, and I turn it over and put all of the tear and tape. Now, I've gone ahead, and I probably could have used some bigger pieces here, but I went ahead and cut them beforehand, so this wouldn't take so long. And we'll just make these a little bit longer. And then you just want to push down hard on them so that when you go to take the liner off, it comes off nice and easily. So we're just going to take each of these off. And I'll go ahead and take those off, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm all done with that, and then I went ahead and did the lid as well. So now we're just going to assemble it. You're going to bring up the sides, these are the sides, and just connect them up here. Now, because I trimmed a little bit, see right here where I trimmed, then nothing is sticking up at the top there, and it's nice and clean. Oh, oops, looks like I didn't crease that well. All right, there's the bottom of our box, and our soap fits in perfectly. And we'll go ahead and do the lid. Same thing, bring the sides up. Just making sure that it's nice and secure. And then we'll put our lid on. You know, it's kind of a fine line when you're cutting that smidge off, I'll be honest. You know, if you don't cut enough, then the lid's hard to get on. So this one's a little, I probably, you know, could have cut a little bit off, but it fits really good. You just have to work it a little bit, and then that is not going to come off. So it's so cute. Now we're going to take some of that tulle ribbon and Whisper White. This is so pretty. This is in our annual catalog. It's just very delicate and pretty. And we'll do a bow here, which I always don't like doing on camera, but here goes. And you know what? I'm going to do a little bit more, because I always like to give myself more than I think I'll need. Yay! It worked. I'll just cut that end and then put a little bit of slant and an angle there. All right, now we're going to do the sentiment. Now with this one I did, you know, I did the real red, and here we have shaded spruce. So I'm going to do shaded spruce for this one. Is this still in the camera that you can see him? No, there we go. All right, so we'll bring in our Whisper White and my stamp. I'm doing, as I showed you, some Christmas cheer for you. I'm going to move that because I think it's leaving a shadow. All right, and then we're going to punch this out with the 1 3/8 inch scallop circle punch. I love our punches, and we're getting more and more punches. I'm really excited about that. Going to be some brand new ones in the Occasions catalog. So this is the 1 1/2 inch, and I'm doing the gold foil. And then we'll take some snail. You know what? I'm going to put some Stampin' Dimensionals. This is with snail right here. I want to try this and see if I like like it better. We'll put that right onto the foil. And I'm also going to use our red rhinestones. Now these are in the annual catalog and they are on sale right now until January 2nd. So if you like these would be great for Valentine's Day. You know, you might want to grab some. So we'll put this one here. Oof, those look pretty. I think I like the red and the green. Ooh, pretty, pretty, pretty. Now we'll put some snail on the back. And then we're just going to tuck it right under there. And there we go. We've got 2 cute little boxes. All right, well, thank you for joining me today. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out to me. Thanks. Bye-bye.